Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to the Bauer Arena in Sheffield. We're just doing a quick test to make sure the audio is coming through nice and clear for you. So, good morning to people who've already decided to log in early. There's about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the warm-up period between the Amsterdam Tigers and the Dordrecht Lime Kings. It's an all-Dutch affair this morning. Both the Lime Kings and the Tigers finished bottom of their groups. So they play for pride and seeding today. Both teams still waiting for their first goals of the tournament, so this will provide a good opportunity for them to get that. Good morning to people who've already joined us, whether you're good afternoon if you're joining us from Perth, Australia. We are very happy to have you with us today. I'm expecting a good game today, actually. Watching both these teams compete yesterday, again, wasn't due to lack of effort. There was a bit of a gap between, I would say, these two teams and the other four that took part in the tournament yesterday. But that is why you take part in tournaments like these. That's why tournaments like these are so important, because you get to compete with different and better teams so you can grow and develop your own game. And it's 3:30 in the afternoon, I think, in Australia. Or Leanne is incredibly committed, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's 3:30 in the morning. As somebody with an American wife, it's 3:30 in the morning in America at the moment. I'm very used to having very sleepy conversations at this time in the morning. So in just a few moments' time, folks, we will start the broadcast proper. Well, like I said, we're just testing the quality of the stream, making sure that the audio is coming through nice and loud for everybody before we get underway. Only one question really to ask of the people who've joined us already is how strong is the coffee? Good morning to Leanne, good morning to Pete, good morning to Simone. And good morning to H. van den Ende. I'm going to assume there's a relation to Lisanne, who plays for the Dordrecht Lime Kings. If you weren't here yesterday, you would have missed the excellent Lime Kings law that came out yesterday about why they're called the Lime Kings and how it's due to sponsorship. And it's one of the things you have to do to make the game grow, and I love it because it has resulted in probably one of the wilder kits I've seen that isn't graffiti. Good morning to Keisha Fasten. Already the Lime Kings emojis are in the chat. Proud dad alert in the chat. Had a funny feeling there would be some connection like that. And with great, Lisanne, I thought, played very well for the Kings yesterday. Wasn't easy. Was not easy game yesterday. for either Netmeyer, for either Oscar or Lizanne. Just watching warm-up as an indicator as to which of the two netminders will start. I also have a feeling there may be a switch of netminders, which is why both are warming up today. Good morning to Tamika Van Hooydonk. Both keepers are taking warm-up. You can probably just see Lizanne in the top left of your screen right now. Oscar de Gunder taking shots. So 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the warm-up. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this Northwest Europe Para Ice Hockey League tournament seeding match, which has a title that will take as long to say as it will be to play. We have two teams here, Dordrecht Lime Kings and Amsterdam Tigers, searching for their first win of the tournament in their last time to collect one. My name is Douse. I'm going to be your host all morning for the 3 games we have with you. First of 3, we have a bronze medal match still to come, and then we have the final between Jyväskylä Sisu and Sheffield Steel Kings. All 3 games should be crackers today because I think all 3 teams are playing teams of equal ability to them. Should be very, very interesting, very competitive. So the Dordrecht Lime Kings and the Amsterdam Tigers have yet to score in this tournament, and again, this game provides a real opportunity for both to do so. The Dordrecht Lime Kings wearing their, I'm going to say, customary lime and green jerseys with black text on the back, so it may be difficult for this humble commentator to correctly identify everybody immediately, but I shall do my best. But I can tell you their lineup today. They're coached by Bart Dirks and Brandon van Os. In net, I think they will alternate between 24 Lizanne van den Ende and 30 Oscar de Gunder. They have number 10, Rolf Berghorn. Number 14, Johan Koppenal. Number 18 is Bas Ackerman. 21 is Danny Veron. Number 25 is Bjorn Ollerup. Number 27 is Jean-Claude Weisters. Number 55 is Ron Viand. And number 99 is Lars Bastenanze. Their captain is Bjorn Ollerup, wearing the C is the number 25. The Amsterdam Tigers are coached by Stefan de Jong and Anita Ra, and they will have Jorg Land here in net for them. Number 5 is Mies Hessels. Number 10 is Kaber Sima. Jurien Ra is both the captain and wearing number 11 today. Number 17 is Kies Jan van der Kloester. 23 is Anna Diefer. Number 28 is Dominic Skierski, although there may be a change to Dominic's number as he did have to change it yesterday. 38 is Justemeijer. Number 75 is Leon van Rooten. Number 83 is Melvin Smid. And number 84 is Jojanke van Dijk. Key players, I think, to watch today. I think, obviously, number 25 for the Dordrecht Lime Kings, Bjorn Ollerup, looked very, very good anytime he went forward, as did Bas Ackerman, number 18. For the Tigers, most good stuff does tend to go through Jurien Ra. But Van Dijk looked good defensively. Not the first time you hear that around these parts. And Jorg Land here proved themselves to be a very capable netminder. I do expect a tight affair. It's the Tigers in their blacks. It's the Dordrecht Lime teams in their greens. We are nearly ready to face off. 3 15-minute periods. It is a more traditional format of the game compared to yesterday when during the league play we were playing 2 20-minute periods as we are about to start the national anthem of the Netherlands, but we only heard the first 2 blasts. Apologies to our Dutch listeners who may have got excited that either the royal family of the Netherlands had appeared or Max Verstappen had won. Even he's getting bored of it, I think. So, I will now hand over to the broadcast team as we remain standing for the national anthem, if you are able, for the Netherlands. So that's anthems underway. We are about to start today's game. It's an entirely Dutch affair as both the Lime Kings and the Tigers get ready to face off. Urian Ra, the captain for the Amsterdam Tigers, will exchange tokens and banners with his counterpart, Bjorn Olleruk from Dordrecht. A wonderful tradition as far as playing international friendlies, even if the two teams are from the same nation, which I think adds a bit of spice to this game. It's not only pride because I have a team yet to win, but it's now national pride. Who will come out on top? So if you've just joined us, we are about to get going here. 3 15-minute periods. Stop-start clock. Let us know where you're watching from. Keep us entertained in the chat. But I don't think you're going to need to work too hard because I have a feeling this game could get very, very, very good very, very quickly. Both teams looking for a win. Both teams looking for goals. And I am pretty excited to hear what both teams have in terms of goal music. Oster de Kunde is starting for the Lime Kings, the number 30. And both teams have indicated they're ready to go. The red lights are flashing. And the puck is dropped. And we are underway in this 5th seeding game with the Tigers winning the face-off. The Tigers will move the puck around. And I believe that is Dominik Skierski in the 74. Yesterday, Dominic wore a white jersey with the numbers 28 written in black tape. A retro look if ever I saw one. Ra. Drop pass, but he'll go and try and collect it. If you're brand new to para ice hockey, but you've seen ice hockey before, then this game follows more or less the exact same rules. The players don't retreat to the bench due to accessibility. They will just sit in front of the bench and attempt not to interfere with the play if the puck comes anywhere near to them. The only other penalty you might see today is the penalty of teeing, and that is when you use your sledge to literally T-bone into your opponent. That is not allowed and will get you sent to the naughty zone for 2 minutes where you feel shame. The Lime Kings pick it up behind the office of Oster de Kunde and will just attempt to clear their lines. And they will go forward and a nice onset pass which will be chased down. Ackermans goes into the corner. He's getting some support now. It is coming. A chance now in front for the Lime Kings. Oh, and it just drops. Not where Leicesters would have wanted it. But the Lime Kings certainly feel more in control than they did yesterday. Copenhagen, it's a loose pass that Ra's nearly able to get on, but the Lime Kings harry themselves. This is Copenhagen. Again, if you've just joined us, it won't be surprising for me to tell you that the Tigers are in black and the Lime Kings are in. Yep, you got it. If you're watching on black and white television, I can't help you. Chance now in front for Ra. He shoots, he scores! Urian Ra, the captain, gets on the game sheet, gets on the goal sheet for the Amsterdam Tigers. And the Tigers take their first goal of the tournament. Of course, it's the eye of the Tiger as their goal music. The captain gets his first goal and gets the Tigers' first goal of the tournament. And you have to say, slightly against the run of play, the Tigers have taken the lead. It is a goal for number 11, unassisted. And Ra's back now. They have a chance against de Kunde. Ra scores again. And again, I think this will be the same. Another unassisted goal for the 1-1 Union Rock. And I believe I have absolutely cursed the Lime Kings there, because I did say they looked pretty much comfortable. And now they find themselves in an uncomfortable position, 2 goals down against the Amsterdam Tigers. Only 2 minutes and 39 seconds have gone in this first game. Here is Ackermans. Drop pass, and the Lime Kings can go chasing. An all Dutch 5th-6 game. Lime Kings have a chance here. It's poked just in the way of the goal from Bas Ackerman. And there's a scramble behind the office. Here comes Ra. Gets checked as they pass to Basima. Basima looking for a pass. Finds Ra. But the Lime Kings are able to clear their lines, and out of the zone we go. Anadifa. Ra. Lime Kings being told to get some hustle on as Van Houten picks it up. Basima. The puck just in an awkward position now. It's somewhere. They're not quite sure where it is. So that'll give an opportunity for Varane. A lot more hits in this game than I think either team have had really in this tournament so far, whereas the Lime Kings have to start again. That's great hustle there from the team in green just to make sure there isn't a break. The game just takes a break, a breather, as both teams reassemble. Both have relatively short benches today, only 4 players on the bench for both teams. Ra through, he's only got 1 player to beat. He takes it round 1. Although the player does send him wide, it's a good stop by Oscar de Cunde, getting the blocker down, and the puck goes wide. And the Lime Kings are able to attempt to clear their lines, but it only goes as far as the corner. Berghorn and Ra. Good battle in the corner, and Ra skips it around the sideboards. Basima isn't able to hold on to it. There is a drum, and it has decided to produce itself underneath the commentary position. I really can't tell you how happy I am. Because I'm not. Here is Ackerman. Just some time on the puck and tries to pick out Copenhagen, who will go chasing. And puck goes into the bench of the Tigers, and players will have to go retrieve it. Can get quite messy in there. Tigers 2 goals to the good against the Lime Kings. And due to my slight peculiar Northern Leeds American accent, I have to make sure it sounds like Lime Kings rather than the Lion Kings, which would also be a great name, by the way. Got good hustle by both players there. You just feel if the Kings can get back on the score sheet, it would just give them a bit of confidence, a little bit of courage going forward. And defensively, they look pretty pretty decent. Both teams electing to keep one player back. And putting on the Jets here are the Kings as they go chasing. That was great speeds by Bas Ackerman. He was at the top of the program, listed as one of the ones to watch. He's a good skater. Berghorn. And there's a bit of a scramble as they try and get it out of his equipment. Berghorn he keeps moving, which creates the puck alive, and a teamwork between Verone and Berghorn gets the puck clear. And 3 Tigers chasing him down, which will create an opportunity for the Amsterdam Tigers. Chance out in front for Ra to get a hat-trick. He scores, and to be fair, that is a great finish. Got some good lift on it. Dekunda got a piece of it, but not enough, and it is 3-0. A hat-trick for Ra. And an assist. It's Keys Jan van der Kloester who gets the assist for the Tigers, number 17. It is 3-0. And goes from bad to worse for the Lime Kings, who need to respond. I didn't think Ron understood he was onside there. Berghorn trying to create some trouble in the corners, but the Tigers do well to clear it. Basima takes a shot. It's a good save. Comes off the back of the sled, I think. Oscar Dekunda. And a chance now as the Lime Tigers steam forward. This is Ackerman. Takes a shot. It's going to go in. It has! Wow, the Lime Kings get back on the board. Jorg Landier didn't get all of it, and actually, I don't think Landier had realised it only just squeaked by him. If he'd been able to see, he might have been able to react, but the Lime Kings get on the board. And we have a hockey game here. Still waiting on confirmation of the goal. I don't know if it was number 18 or number 10. But I have a little bloke who helps me with these things, our official scorer. So, confirmation of the goal for the Lime Kings. It's Bas Ackerman with the goal, assisted by Bjorn Olleruk, and a second assist going to Johan Koppenal. So, the Lime Kings get on the board, the Tigers get on the board. It is a 3-1 hockey game. Bas Ackerman. Time and patience on the puck. Will that give the Lime Kings just a little bit of a confidence boost? Ra. Entering the 10-minute mark for what's been a very entertaining first period. Basima. And the Lime Kings will attempt to clear their lines, and they do so. Can they get it out of the zone? They will. Not only can they get out of the zone, but they can keep a hold of it. Here comes Ackerman again. All that is good is going through him. That's a great pass to Olleruk if they can get there. Oh, is that it now? Well, they're looking at the referees there, but they're saying it's a innocent collision. Tigers have a very quick line change. Icing is waved off. And there's a chance here for the Tigers to come right back. Where is the puck? Dekunda will have to try and get there. Chance now for the Tigers. We will have a shot off the crossbar. He hits heavy metal. And we keep going with 4 minutes remaining in the first period. They heard that on the other ice pad. What a shot that was. Chance now for Dekunda. Good save, Oscar Dekunda. That's all. The Tigers just drifting offside there. But the Lime Kings come forward. There's a little bit of comedy happening on the far end as Ra comes forward. And will take a shot. Big pad save! Oscar Dekunda with a 2-pad stack. Due to the nature of Oscar Dekunda's disability, they do need assistance in self-righting themselves after making a save. And there is a volunteer here from Sheffield who is waiting to sprint on to help out. They have to try and get the timing right, and the timing hasn't been quite right the last couple of times, which has led to this wonderful, almost Sonic the Hedgehog-like reverse when he realizes he needs to get off the ice quickly. Yuri and Ra now looking for their 4th goal. Ra, if he lifts it, lifts it too high! Dekunda, he banks it off the back of Dekunda, and Ra scores their 4th, the Tigers' 4th. And you've got to feel that it is all the fault of the assistant there who wasn't quick enough in helping Oscar correct themselves. I blame that volunteer entirely. No, good planning him, sir. You should have been quicker. But a great save by Oscar Dekunda, but he couldn't find the rebound as Yuri Ra gets his name on the score sheet again. Amsterdam back in control of this game, but there's plenty of hockey still left to play. I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. I'll tell you what, if you have joined us to watch this game, it has been a cracker for goals. And icing is given. So, as an unassisted goal, we are being told our official scorer is on the same balcony level as me, but he is on the other side of the balcony level, so I do enjoy the fact that he's getting his steps in today. Coming all the way to tell me. Chance now for the Tigers to clear their lines. But Ackerman will pick up the puck. A Let's Go Lime King chant goes out. This is Lime King shooting, big save. Jorgland here. Pushes the puck away with the blocker. Grant's on a cheeky shot there from the Lime Kings underneath his own sled. And there's a scramble just in front of the nets. The Tigers will try to clear, but marshalled very well by Bas Ackerman. Into the final minute of the first period. Normally we hear a very good piece of goal music. There is a penalty coming here. Let's have a look at this. The referee's given a signal. Just waiting for confirmation of that penalty. Now, there were 3 power plays in the tournament yesterday, and 2 of them resulted in short-handed goals. So the Lime Kings will be hopeful to replicate that as they go on the power play, and it just comes out. Shaking their head is Anadifa, who a bit annoyed at herself that she wasn't able to keep it in. Ra having to wait for his players to come back on side. Still waiting for confirmation of that penalty, but it has been given against number 21, Danny Veron, for the Lime Kings. 1 minute 30 left in that penalty, 20 seconds left in the first period. During the period break, I'll try and get confirmation of what exactly was given. Roughing is the call. And the Lime Kings clear, and that will be more or less it for the first period. An entertaining game that the Tigers currently have control of. Tigers 4, Lime Kings 1. We'll be back in just a few moments' time. Roughing. So roughing was the call on that penalty. We've been able to now confirm. Welcome back to the second period. The Lime Kings still have 54 seconds left on this penalty to kill. And if you... I mute the microphone during the breaks in play, so if we play any licensed music, you guys won't be subject to it, and YouTube won't take us down. Shouldn't have worried, we played the Yorkshire version of Gangnam Style, because it's not 2025, it's of course 2016. Change of netminder for the Lime Kings. Lisanne van den Ende has gone in goal, and she'll have her first test. Oh, it just whistles wide. B. Hessels. And now Ra shoots, scores! Ra gets their 5th goal, and the score sheet is looking like a cheerleader playbook. Ra, 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 ra. 5 goals for Urian. An assist given to Urian's goal. It goes to number 5, Mies Hessels. The Tigers now in control, thanks to their captain. A comeback seems unlikely, but it would be good if it happened. Dominic Skierski doesn't know where the puck is. They found it eventually and isn't able to clear their lines. The Lime Kings will have a chance to test the net of York Gland here as it whistles wide. A collision in net, but there's a chance here for the Lime Kings if they can square up. But unfortunately, the pass doesn't sit well for the Lime Kings, but they will have a chance here. Shot from the team in green doesn't come off the stick. The real battle happening for that puck. The Dordrecht Lime Kings, they've had a change of netminder here. Lisanne van den Ende, who immediately felt the wrath of Ra. 5 goals in this game. At the moment, the difference maker between the Tigers and the Lime Kings. Bas Ackerman's effort from the blue line being the only Lime King source of joy at the moment. I'm having the kind of morning, folks, where I've just tried to take a sip from my coffee and the lid's still on. How are you? Lime Kings working in the corner. Berghorn takes a shot, goes wide of Landhere's goal. Chance in front now for the Lime Kings to go chasing. Berghorn. Wrap around from Berghorn. Shoots and scores! Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a very good goal for the Lime Kings. Wrapped it round the net. Finished really, really well. Berghorn gets on the score sheet. And the Lime Kings will be back in this game, 5-2. The team in green Well, really well-worked goal that by the Lime Kings as well. Just dogged persistence in the net, in front of the net. So a second assist to Bjorn Ulleruk as it goes 10 from 25. Let's lit up the chat a little bit. Game on for the Dodger Lime Kings. Lime Kings have been well supported online all week. Lots of fans watching them. And here come the Lime Kings again. Ulleruk just muscles past the Tigers there. Go on. If you've never played para hockey before, one of the things that will strike you is just how much upper body strength you need to not only propel yourself down the ice using the sticks, but also then to control the puck, move the puck, and then take a shot. Ra is cajoled by Ackerman. Brown, the captain. Call for roughing earlier. Ra. He's got one to beat here. Yuri Noy. He's got Hessels to his left. Goes round one. Lizanne versus Ra. Big save, Lizanne van den Ende. I think one person in chat's really going to enjoy that. Proud Dad incoming. Big hit into the boards. That was a big save from Lizanne. Hessels. Oh, just falls on the backside of their stick. And the Lime Kings have a chance to clear their lines. Ra. Lizanne puts it wide. Chance now. Lizanne again, blocker save. Busy netminder at the moment, Van den Ende. Roll-up Bergon is kept honest by Kees-Jan van Cluster. Oh, big collision in front. That's a stick broken. That's not going to be cheap to replace. I've often been very fortunate to work on junior hockey, and every time you hear a stick break in junior hockey, you hear two things will happen. The crack of the stick and then the absolute yell of a parent who realises that's another 150 quid they're going to have to find. So, face-off win for the Tigers, but it's a sled race. Let's see who gets there first and has a chance to clear their lines. Ackerman. Much more competitive a period for the Lime Kings so far. Oh, big hit into the corner. It's a nice physicality to this game. Ra. Oh, was that off? Yes, the refs are having the questions. It's looking like it might have been interference. The Lime Kings coach, in brilliant English, by the way, begged the refs to blow the whistle. Oh, chance now for the Lime Kings. There's a bit of time here. Ra's in pursuit. Shot from Bergon, just whistles wide. An inch either way, you're thinking that goes in. Raw. That little bit of a goal, that second goal for the Lime Kings, this has just put a bit of zip in their play. They've got a bit of belief. A couple of big saves from their netminder hasn't helped, and they know they're not far away from being right back in this game. 5-2, plenty of time left. Ra with the shot, Lizanne with the save. She puts it into the corner. Good fundamentals there. Lime Kings put it behind the office, but no one's there to collect it, sadly, and Ra will pick it up for the Tigers. Passes it to, attempted to pass it to Van Dijk, and Dominic, unfortunately, Skierski, he puts it into the zone, which means the Lime Kings will have time to take it themselves. The 6s and 7s there are a bit the Kings in the sideboard, so instead they'll have to go around the long way, and a sled race commences to pick up the puck, and there's a battle along the boards. Basima. Ackerman. Tigers will pick it up from Basima. Gerhorn. 5.5 minutes left of this period. The Lime Kings coach still feels aggrieved. He felt his team should have had a penalty earlier on. The Lime Kings coach also trying to make a line change happen. An arm is up. Referee has blown the play dead. I believe both of them are going here. There's a conversation happening. And there is a penalty, I think. Referee had a big long think about that. Is he sending them both away? It's like a big long conversation. Yep, both players going. Let's see what the call is. Both players getting it for rough play. I think it's one of those things where both players disagree with the call. They've both gone in front of the penalty box. There's a conversation happening. Our Dutch interpreter, who hasn't arrived today, and didn't arrive yesterday because he didn't exist, isn't able to tell us what is being said, but it seems to be a disagreement as to what happened in those corners. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. So 4-on-4 hockey. Rough play given to both players. Still waiting confirmation on who those players are. Due to where they sit in front of the commentary position, it does mean I'm unable to see the numbers until they go on the board. But because they're coincidental minors, they will not show up on the clock. See if I can get a positive ID on the two. Unfortunately, I can't from this position. So that is 74, Dominic Skierski, and number 10, Bergholm, both getting minors for roughing, which is also incorrect because, I can see Dominic Skierski on the ice. Conversation happening here. I think both teams having a conversation here. I think they're realizing something, that this shouldn't be 4-on-4, but it is. Yes, so both teams now back to 5-on-5. It should not have been 4-on-4. Hey, there's a chance here for Bass Ackerman. Going through on goal. Takes it one way and shoots and scores! The Lime Kings have made it free. It is 5-3. We got a hockey game. Number 18 through on net. Takes it one way, takes it right way, puts it in the back of the net. So the confusion happened in front of us here, where there was a realization that because both penalties were coincidental, then it should have been 5-on-5 rather than 4-on-4. The teams went back to 5-on-5, and the Lime Kings responded with a goal from number 18. 25 again with the assist. What a game Bjorn Olleruk is having and helping his team get back. This is a game now, 5-3. 3 minutes left in this. And here come the Lime Kings getting overrun. Just can't keep a hold of the puck. Just is not able to gain control of the puck. Ackerman. Olleruk. Oh, great pass. Nobody to greet it though, but Ackerman will pick it up, who has scored 2 of the Lime Kings' goals. Chance now in front of the Lime Kings, being patient, trying to get a shot in, goes into the body. It's in the equipment somewhere. Olleruk has it. Cleared, and Lime Kings will attempt to claim it, but Basima does very well there to get there first, goes into the Tigers bench, and Ra's unable to corral it, and the Tigers will have to build again, but not before the Kings are able to get back into contention. So, after ending the first 4-1, the Kings, I will wake up, I promise. The Kings have been able to, at the moment, win the period, which is what a good coach will tell you to do. Lizanne just is happy to hold on to the puck and decides to freeze it at the last moment. I like that. Don't hate that at all. So both teams lining up for the face-off. Van Dijk has realised that there is too many men on the ice. Tigers need to be careful here. Tigers have 6 players on the ice. After a conversation, they've done the maths and realised too many. A clearance there, attempted at least by the Lime Kings. Lots of lovely touches about the Tigers jerseys. Not only do they have the flag of Amsterdam, the 3 crosses on their jersey embedded in their logo, but on the back of each jersey is the flag of Amsterdam. The 3 crosses synonymous with the capital of the Netherlands. Dordrecht, the 5th largest city, population of just over 100,000. Tigers just in a bit of confusion as to who should be where on that face-off. They've been rattled by the Lime Kings. This is the first time that both teams have been on the score sheet, and only the second time this tournament where two teams have gotten onto the score sheet. Olleruk. Final minutes of the second period just been announced. But I can reveal there's only 30 seconds left. The announcement was a little bit slow. Entertaining second period about to come to a close. It's been well worth the price of admission. Even better when you consider it's been free. 10 seconds, and I don't think any team are going to be able to take it any further than this. The Lime Kings enjoyed a really entertaining period that they won 2-1. It is 5-3 on the score. Everything to play for in the third period. We'll be right back, folks. Are you ready for this, folks? We are coming back for the third period in just over 30 seconds' time. 5-3 the score. As Jorg Land here puts themselves back into the net. Change of netminder for the Lime Kings. Oscar Dicunda will finish off the end of this tournament in net for the Lime Kings. That's not a discredit to Lizanne, who I think had a very, very good second period. To the point where I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if there was a change of netminder again for the Lime Kings. Hey, it's 5-3. The team in green have a spring in their step. The Tigers have 2 goals to defend. Who's your money on? It's a third period of Dutch delight as the referee is about to drop the puck. He's got an equipment issue there for Leon van der Leuten. It really ruined my snazzy intro there, and the puck has now been dropped as Ackerman will move it back. With Dicunda back in net, you think the Lime Kings will just have to be a bit more defensively cautious. But there is a win to go searching for the team in green. I'm going to assume the chat feels a little bit Lime King pro at the moment. To all 40 of you watching, it's an absolute pleasure to be broadcasting this for you. The full game will be made available on the Steel Kings website just after the tournament's over. And you can listen to all my jokes again. They get funnier the second time around, I promise. The Lime Kings clear their lines. The puck will leave the blue zone, and the team in green will go forward. Oh, a huge check, and the referee was fairly happy with it. There was good contact there from Anadifa. Our clock is wrong. We are aware that the clock is currently wrong. We have somebody with digits attempting to fix it. It should say 50 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll pause it. And we'll wait for it to catch up, as we should now be correct. The Tigers come forwards. The clock should now be displaying the correct time. Apologies for the technical issues there. The person in charge of that has been fired. The Tigers in control at the moment as Hessels moves the puck around. Oh, the Lime Tigers have themselves, the Lime Kings have themselves in a great position here. Winions puts it behind the office. Chance now for the Tigers, and they shoot, they score! Bjorn Olleruk has put it through the net and has scored! Oh, we have a one-goal hockey game here. Von Winions put the goal behind the office. Bjorn Olleruk, the captain, went fetching. And we have a one-goal hockey game. What a game we have on here. 12 minutes to go. 25 from 55. It's been giving unassisted, but I think that's wrong, and it's my opinion that matters. We're saying hello to Abigail, the Steel Kings apprentice, social media gremlin. Thanks to Jonathan O'Connell for that shout out. One goal hockey game. The Battle of the Netherlands continues. Really working hard here. Just to move the puck around. Ackerman, it's a scramble in front. Chance out in front, and no! This is getting close. The Lime Kings looking for an equaliser, but they've got to be careful because the Tigers will be dangerous going forward. Left raw. Chance will have a shot. Scores! Hi, folks. We are back. Apologies for the loss of the stream. We've had to completely redo it from here. Don't try and join it. I'm using it from here. Okay. So I can tell you that the game is currently 7-4. Hopefully you can see it. We will be getting a scoreboard for you in just a second, but for now, we thought it was just more important to show you what was happening. Clock, unfortunately, will be wrong, and we just update this as quickly as we can. But the current score is 7-4. We are trying our best to do what we can to show you the rest of this game. Apologies for the issues. We are dealing with a pretty unstable Wi-Fi here at Sheffield. Anyone who's ever been here will tell you it can be quite difficult. Again, we will get the clock correct as soon as we can. So the puck goes into the corner. Again, if you could just let us know if you can hear us okay. The clock is currently wrong. We are going to update it as soon as we can. So there are 5 minutes left in this game. Apologies for the camera work being a little bit shaky because I am now doing camera work as well. Turns out I'm rubbish at that as well, but here we are. Thank you to everybody for letting me know that you can hear me. The Lime Kings will attempt to move the puck to the best of their abilities down in the corner. Still a close hockey game here with 4 minutes left. The puck is loose and will give the chance to the Lime Kings to come back. There's an opportunity here. And here not happy with the so a chance now for the Lime Kings to break out, but the Tigers still feel like they're in control of this game. The Lime Kings go forward. 3 minutes left in this game. Tigers 7, Lime Kings 4. It's been a highly entertaining game, and we've been happy to have you with us. Apologies that we've had to mess about with the stream, but this is why we have backups, and we're lucky that I've now just employed a cameraman, so I can also tell you what's happening with just 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Lime Kings working the corners well. But it looks like the Tigers may have just done enough here. And the puck goes all the way down. And then we'll be chased down by the Lime Kings. That's about to go. To the final 2 minutes, my apologies, of the game. Prince goes begging for the Steel Kings. And apologies about the camera issues. We are working on both of those as well. We're having to do things a little bit hooked up by crook just to bring you the last couple of minutes of this game. Ackerman comes forward. Ackerman with the time. And will be saved. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Nothing can be trusted now, so I'm... Oh. Nothing worked. Folks, unfortunately, now the camera has decided to commit Harry Carey. We are now listening to a radio broadcast of tonight's show. As the Wi-Fi has kicked it off because nothing works and we're not allowed nice things. I can tell you that the Tigers have scored. And if you think this is embarrassing, just you wait. But again, we do offer our apologies when we find the people responsible here at Sheffield who will have them shot. For the Tigers, no goal. They have not given a goal. There is still life in the old dogs here. An opportunity here for the Tigers to stay alive. Thank you to the people saying nice things about the commentator. The commentator is currently very stressed. If you could see the setup we currently have here, you would laugh. But anyway, 7-4. Just a few seconds remaining. Our clock is slightly off kilter. I can tell you there are 30 seconds left. Big save by Lizanne, who has gone in goal for the Lime Kings. Right. Got in, big save. It will be the Tigers' day. It's been a very entertaining game. My arm is beginning to hurt as I've been holding this camera for quite a while. That is the end of the game. We will bring you the man of the match as well. Because it's been 5 seconds, we've been kicked off that Wi-Fi as well. And we now must wait for the Wi-Fi to kick us back on. Fans, this is what you are seeing as 14 years of conservative underfunding in public services in action. As here we are with the Wi-Fi back and the camera back. A great win for the Tigers. Commiserations to Lime Kings, but it's a case of how they got back into this game in the second period. A great effort by the Lime Kings. We'll bring you man of the matches if the Wi-Fi gods will allow us. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Apologies for the technical issues. There will be an inquiry, and we will have the results of that inquiry in 2028. Fingers are already being pointed at people who had nothing to do with it, and they will be the ones who will be facing the true wrath of the general public. My name's been Douse. It's been such a pleasure having you this morning. It's been an absolute pleasure broadcasting this game for your entertainment as well. So in the Battle of the Dutch, the Tigers are victorious. There hasn't been this much Dutch drama since I was at The Hague. Ackerman getting the man of the match for the Lime Kings. And Anatifa getting the man of the match for the Tigers. Thank you so much for watching us. We hope you've enjoyed the stream, and if nothing else, remember to always pay for a good Wi-Fi provider. I've been Douse on behalf of the rest of the technical team. I'm off for a